Hi everybody, welcome back to Crypt Keeper with me, Sid, episode 15, and we're going to immediately start by going to do research. Oh, there's Snaky Boy. We're going to immediately start by going to do research on as many things as we can, so we can work out how to utilize them, shall we say. So if we study that, for example, it will tell us some bits and pieces, and it decomposes into a powder. Okay, and we get a whole load of green points. Now, we're not going to get a huge load of blue points for this, but this one, we can now go in there and we can craft this, which is toxic powder. If I can get myself out of there so I can get in here. And toxic powder has a study value and yada yada. So again, we could come over if we had any. Yeah, okay. Paper might be useful. Let me take the toxic powder away over there for a second. And you can see that there's various bits and pieces we haven't studied. So like life powder is going to give us blue points. I don't know whether, does it tell you if they have duplicate double points? Because I'm sure some of them do, like green and blue. Maybe. Right, let's grab some paper. We'll take those 18. That's probably a good start. We've got some bat winks, and you know, we can always get more skin if we put carrots in and start feeding that donkey again. So we can decompose a whole bunch of that. How much have I actually got in my inventory now? Is it taking from my inventory? There's 3 left. Let me decompose 3 more then. 2, 3. And then we can study what? We'll study a bat wing. Got loads of faith, loads of things, so let's get some more studying done. So looking forward, it looks like, oh, we got a story, that's interesting. It looks like we can gain these kind of points. We can get fluid and an essence. Now, we haven't got Enter essences, because for that we need something, not a companion cube, that's a different game. It's a different kind of cube, a essence cube I think it is, or I can't remember the exact thing. But these will keep giving me materials, and obviously we can study those and get the various bits and pieces from them until we've studied everything and we're good to go. Armed with that, we should be able to then use these powders and the likes to get more points in various aspects, and we'll be able to do more studies. So that's all good. And we'll do a maggot. Yeah, get some more out of that. Anything else? Yes, B. And again, they can be decomposed, and we've got some more storage. And finally, the beeswax. I think that will do us out of that lot. And then we can decompose some of those into fluid or into things. So here we can get, for example, this. We'll craft you, and we'll see what we get out of that. Oops, hang on. What did we get? Slowing solution. Okay. Looks like you get green stuff out of that one. Let's have a look what else we got. Bat's wings. We'll do one of them. That's chaos solution. Okay. And then we'll go a B. So yeah, this order solution. Okay. Kind of makes sense. Bees are kind of orderly, aren't they? A moth. We'll do a little bit of moth crafting. More chaos solution. Okay. White flower. Probably going to run out of energy. Yes. It doesn't matter. That was more order solution. Keep going. That was a live solution. Hiccup grass. Again, I think we're going to need more energy to finish these off, but yeah. That was a health solution. And a maggot. Let's see what we get with you. A bit more of that. More life solution. Then we can head back over here, and there should be things we can do. Pardon me. That will give us a powder. Slowing powder. Slowing solution. Health. Order. Life we've done. We've studied that one. We've got some more stories. Not really getting a huge amount of useful stuff here, but getting some, which is a bonus. And we can obviously go and put, let's have a look. Put some of these away for now. And then obviously we can keep on doing this. However, what we need to do is go in there, put in our bronze stories. Let me just eat the remainder of those, and we're going to craft another few of these. I want more blue points, basically, which are all good. Okay. Just get those done. And I'm going to leave those for a second. Let me just come away from here. So we've got some stories, technologies. In the literary side, there was writing tricks, which gives the perks of a writer, and that gives us 40. And then there was writer's inspiration, which uses 20. That doesn't help us there. Playwright, that is the beastie. That's 100. But let's take that. And that should now give us, if we go in here and do that, you can see there's a 3. It's given us a slightly improved chance on that. I mean, it's not huge, but it's something. And that will get us back up in blue points. Now I think we still have some rare silver story lines left. Plenty of these. We've got plenty of pigskin paper. Where to go next? I think we are going to go up and do something that I have. Well, I'm going to go to sleep because that will get us a bit further on, and then we're going to do something which I prepared for me before we started, which is why I'm wandering around with 10 planks, 10 nails and 6 stone in my inventory. We'll get that done, and then we shall we'll continue back in a minute. All right, build. We have the fix the fence option, gives us +10, and now our fence looks all nice and lovely all the way around. Now this particular one needs me to go and talk to the Inquisitor, who appears on this day. So we're going to head that way next and see what we can mischief we can get up to. He'll not be there yet, obviously, because it's like middle of the night, but I'm a graveyard keeper. We're kind of hardcore like that, working outside in the odd hours, the wee hours even. So we'll have a wander up this way, see what happens with the old Inquisitor, and then we need to talk to the astrologer tomorrow on Moon Day, because that's the thing that needs to happen. But let's see. Don't think he's here yet, is he? No, he's not. Okay, well, I'm going to wander around a bit while we wait for him, and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, that took no time at all. Got loads of, well, should have loads of firewood. Let me just double check. 27. There you go. Have some firewood, old matey. Okay, if that's all it took to get me to be trusted. I've got a graveyard scroll, so here's my permission. I see it. Okay, and a bit more story. He still wants the flyers, which I'm not too worried about right now. I was more concerned with just getting that permission to use the other half of the graveyard, so played him I did. Right, let us head back. I realised I could go this way, which is obviously faster. So we'll pop over here. I mean, I see anything suspicious. There's a zombie delivering firewood. Logs from another place where a zombie is chopping logs for me. So I think I know suspicious. My plants are doing well. My berry bush is lovely. My apple tree is going. But let's go and have a look at this permission thing. Now, we need to improve our graveyard quality big time and also our church quality big time. But first things first, examine, unlock the area. Yay! Now we can use this side of the graveyard, which means we can chop all this down. Now, of course, we're going to get that. Do I build more wood storage? I don't know. Well, at least I can continue working on the graveyard, so that's a plus. But it's Moon Day tomorrow, the astrologer's day, so let me see about that, and I shall be back in a moo. I've done a bit of clearing. We are going to head over to the lighthouse, where we are going to go and talk to this guy. Oh, he needs 40. Interesting. So he does need the acid. We need 40 with him to do that. Ah, okay. I was hoping that we'd... you've got fish. None of that particular... Oh, those would be useful. Who wanted silver fish? Let me just have a... Because I've got a wee bit of silver. The merchant needs a cure for his thing. We're going to deal with that today. 50 in the graveyard. That's easy. We're nearly there already. Oh no, 200 in the graveyard. That's not so easy, but we can do it. 4 silver fish fillets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. There you go. He's a happier bunny, and he's got blue fish fillets. Oh, no idea. Oh, an excellent fishing rod. I haven't even really bothered playing with fishing. I hated it in Stardew Valley, such to the extent that we modded it out of the game, virtually. And I've not seen it be any more entertaining in this. I mean, it's seldom that entertaining in Minecraft. So, yeah, say no more. Anyway, while we're here, then we'll go and see this Baron. Gypsy Baron person. Gypsy Baron, where are you? You're up here somewhere, I know you are. There we go. And there we go. Bonfire, not a stove, fresh air is a key. So, great baked kebab, great baked kebab, great baked kebab, all require fishy. But that's fine, we got something out of that. Right, now while we're over this way, this guy who is supposed to come out of here is supposed to be like one screen over to the west. Now, assuming that's north, this is west. However, and apparently he goes into the tower at night. So does he come out of this? I don't know. So I'm going to have a kind of hover around it. I haven't got anything desperate to do anyway. We can walk back. But I'm going to have a good look around this tonight and see if we can't find this Fort Commander, because he's a part of a plot line that we need to do, and yeah, that's a thing. So I'll be back again once the evening falls. Here he is. Oh, just bear with me a second. Sorry about that. That was the wife on the phone. She's out on the works night out at the time of recording, and yeah, just bringing it on the way home. Anyway, he's here. Look. We want to ask him about I've heard that your master, the Lord Commander, recently bought a network. The master wouldn't buy something easy, but the young master, the son of Lord Commander, he might. But he left a couple of years ago. Ooh. 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 40. Jeez. Ooh. That's nice. We haven't got anywhere near enough to do anything with it, but why does that? Don't know. Okay, well, we've asked him about the necklace, so now we can go and see Snake, I suppose, and get on with some of the other things I want to plan to do this episode. So, yeah, let me get back, and I will see you in a moment. Alright, it's Sunday, so first things first, we've got to go and get a sermon out of the way, and then we can see about starting to improve our graveyard, I think. We also have some work to do, take that one, getting the merchant his cure for his lack of taste, his curse. So, as usual, we're going to say a few words. Our church is great. These guys are going to say nice a lot, and they're going to say okay, and they're going to say nice sermon, and then they're going to go out and they're going to leave a whole load of money because I've used a sermon that says give me loads of money. And it's amazing why organised religion fails like this. Oh dear, can you imagine if this was if this was all you got every week, the same sermon with the same old thing, but and being extolled to leave money, you just wouldn't bother, would you? Oh, actually, no, forget it, I don't. Anyway, there's some faith, there is some spondulis, we've got the bish there, he wants to know all about that. Leave him. Right, so what we have is we have a number of corpses, and these I've currently got a wooden which adds 2 and a wooden thing which adds 1, and we can obviously add stone. If we go over to this stone one, for example, 2 and 2, that's 4. Now this guy's a bit naff, so we're probably going to want to exhume him and do him over, but 2 and 2 would have given us 4, but what we really want is a 2 and a 3, which would be the next gravestone up. Again, this guy could do with a bit of cleaning up. This guy, we could put a 2 and 2 on it, and that would be the maximum he's going to get. That's, again, can be so on and so forth. He could be improved. That one is maxed out, so we can leave that as is. This one could take a little bit more. That one is pretty crap, to be honest. As is that one, we might be able to get something, that one, for example, needs to go. So we've got a fair bit of work to do, getting this graveyard improved, and this one actually needs a 3 and a 2. So let us go and have a look at this stone masoning thing that we started doing last episode, and I may oh, apples. Hello. Gimme the apples. Lovely. 15 apples, and we'll take those berries as well. Yum. I think we can do something with those. Let me go and quickly check that out before we go and do that out. So we go with you, and then we can come we can come over here, and we can make berry juice. Which you need green jelly though. I need to know how to. See, is there anything we can do with this? Oh no, I don't want that. I'm gonna have to study that, I think. Let's not get distracted. We're making. Right, so we need a piece of polished stone. That's added to 3. We can go for grade stone 2, which uses. Yeah, we could go with that one actually. We don't need to faff around with a polished stone then, and that adds 3. So let me make one of those. Wow! Oh, blue points. Hello. And we can go and study that as well. Okay, let me go and do that first. We are definitely going to have to get some more bodies coming in, so I'll have to get some carrots in for the donkey. But first things first, I'm going to study one of those for starters. it can be broken down, but it doesn't really give me anything else. More importantly, we want to study that, and that's going to give us some more blue points. I don't know how many. Sizable sum, actually. Okay, so then we can go and we can start looking at these things. So in theory, we can get the graveyard upgraded fairly rapidly and fairly easily. So if we take this guy, you wanted a 2 and a 3. Oh, all right, well, let's remove that. And let's install that. So that can only get one more. It just needs a stone border, I think. We can put that on there for now. That'll take us up a little bit. We'll remove it later, especially for that one. So I need a stone border. Let's go and get that done. Let's see whether we can how much else we can do with the 3s. Stone border on that would do the trick. That needs a stone border and a stone border and a stone cross. So let's do 3 stone borders and a gravestone. That'll work, I think. Back in a minute. Alright, so these 3 are all maxed out with the bodies they have in them, and we're not going to get into the picky let's start removing bodies and binning them if they're crap kind of malarkey. Need to go and put that faith away, don't we? But we can keep this going for a reasonable amount of time. There's nobody in there want to confess. Nobody wants to confess to me. Don't want to give me their stories. We can get rid of you and you. Yeah, I don't know. That stuff we can decompose, I suppose, because if we can't cook it, we might as well use it. Let's have a look, see what we get out of one. Acceleration solution. Okay. Well, not going to complain. It's something we don't have. Right. What day are we on? We need to be on tomorrow. So I'm going to rest. It's not Snake Days. It's Snake Days, the green one, isn't it? I think. I still need to talk to Snake as well. Yeah, it's not. Okay, back in a moment. All right. It's another day. It is the right day for the merchant, but we are going to come over here and we are going to make one of these. Oh, typical. Wants me to walk around the other side. So that's the spices. Now the other one I want to try is I would like to go one of those and one of those. That should be health potions. It is. Health powder and chaos solution. So that's a good thing. Now we actually need to get the alchemy workbench 2, because that's where we get the acid from, which we need to unlock the hoof guy. That's the spices. Oh, we're going to leave off that there. And we need to go and see the merchant, because we've got a cure for his curse, which should make him a happy little bunny. Hopefully, and it's not too far to go when you go through the secret tunnels. I don't know how they manage the space-time compression that is things. Anyway, I have a cure. About that cure. Blah blah. Oh, I got some more story. I need to arrange a dinner for some Royal Council members, and that's where I need your help. I need to cook a great dinner for 5 people. Just make some snacks, a main course and some dessert, but they should all be the highest quality. I'm a foodie, not a cook. Blah, blah, blah. Bring 5 gold star dinners. Okay. Right, well, while we're waiting for 5-star dinners, what I suppose we should do is get on and continue improving the graveyard. So I'm going to keep on doing that for a little while. There is something about lawns as well I wanted to check out, but first things first, let's go and get an exhumation license. Or shall we? Let's exhume one of those manky corpses and take its manky bits, shall we? The sooner we get those, the better, because that's, you know, done. And this is the first one we need to look at. It's not a particularly brilliant body. If we can clear those two, it'll be a 5-star body. So we're going to remove that. And the other thing, and we'll get an exhumation permission, and life will be good and happy. So let's go and do that. In fact, give me a certificate, thank you. Back. Grab him out. No, not that one. That one. Exhume. Okay, and dig him up. Dig him up. Oh, we'll pop the grave in that in here, and then we'll go and I'm not going to take his meat. It's probably a bit rancid by now. It's just as well, really, in it. It's E. So we're going to take the fat, and we're going to take the blood. And we should be good. Let's go bury him. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to basically get all of these to the point where, and I'll work my way along the graveyard to the point where all of these are maximized, and then we'll see about getting more corpses and things. So that's a 0. Shall we go and make, yeah, I think we want to make a new gravestone and grave header for that, but and I'm going to need stone for that, so yeah, I will get that sorted and I'll be back in a mo. Alright, it's Snake Day, so we're going to talk to him about that necklace. Oh, maybe we need to talk to her then. That is going to be, I think it's the next Woman's Day, so we've got a while for that. I've got the one grave done. I'm going to keep on just doing the graves now, I think, and I'll come back when we get the next thing, which I think will be Woman's Day. It's not Woman's Day, it's Lust Day or something. It's actually named after the 7 deadly sins, of course, and you know, there's no indicator to what that is. But back in a moment. All right, we are not finished upgrading improving the graveyard, but there is a few bits and pieces we need to do. It is Lust Day. I think that's Lust Day. Could be Pride Day. I really should check, you know. However, this fella here is crap. He needs to go completely. This one is improvable, so we're going to have that out. Because we've got to head over to the inn to get the cash in these burial certificates, then we may as well get as much of these done as possible. Now, the thing with the guy with 2 skulls is he's pretty negative on his own. He doesn't really need any help. Even if we take away one of his red skulls, he's only ever going to be worth 2. I would rather have an empty grave than have that in the graveyard. Yes, it will be worth, negative sums of things, but this guy's 6. This will offset most of that without even trying. So we're going to take that. There's a nice 6 graveyard. We're up to 75 now. I'm going to write another exclamation mission. And we shall dig this one up. And we're going to pop him. Well, first things first, we're going to go and despoil the body. Because, you know, that's what you do. And then we're going to... Because I'd like... What do I want from this guy? Have you got anything worthwhile? Got no meat. We'll have your skin. And we'll have your skull. We'll have your... Whew, everything breaks. Yeah, we'll go for that. Intestines. We'll do a bit of... oh, damn it. I need to have a snack while I'm working. Can you imagine actually doing this job and going, oh man, I'm hungry now. I'm going to need to have a snack. Vile. And... we'll have that. And we'll take the body. I think we'll go with that. We're just going to ditch off all of those. And then we're going to go and burn this guy, and then we'll head over to the inn. That'll get us another burial certificate, so, you know, not all lost. Hopefully I've got enough. Yep. Doesn't take long to cremate them. And I'll see you at the inn. And here we are. Armed with a handful of burial certificates. I think a handful. 6. Now, let's go and see what she's got to say. Actually, tell me where you're at. I'll try to get it back for you. Task completed. Now, yeah, okay. Can you talk to her and get me one? Why can't you ask her? Okay. No, no more questions. Okay. Is that Mrs. Chen? Yeah. About your perfume. Okay. Dozen frogs for me. I'll need them for the new perfume. Okay. What do you... Oh, you flog the recipes, don't you? Right. Let's see this fella. Have those. 11. Right. That means we can continue at least making things and stuff. We've advanced that a little bit forward a little bit. So let me check how long I've been recording for one. But I'm going to keep on just improving the graveyard until we've got all of the graves in and populated. I'll probably also stick some carrots out so we can get that donkey coming. Just one batch worth, you know, 10 carrots, I think it is. We haven't got 10 carrots there, but we definitely got... I need to sleep. We definitely got 10 carrots elsewhere, so I will sort that back in a moment. All right, we've got a fresh donkey's bean. We've got a fresh body. It is very fresh. Let's go and see what it's brought us. Is it? Oh, it's a good one. 6. Right. We're going to take that. We're going to take you and you. Probably going to have a snack mid autopsy. And then we can take that and we can get that in the hole. Now since then I've done a little bit of work on another grave. There's 1, maybe 2 left to do. That one for definite. But this guy here. No, you're not having a negative effect right now. This is a 6, but it's got 3 red. I might not be able to offset that. This one is a 5, just needs a better gravestone or fence, so we'll get that done. And then, yeah, that's random story. I don't know where we got that from. But we are getting close. I'll get that one done. They should get another body along soon. What we need to do is make another polished brick, which is going to run out of energy. That's fine. And what have I actually got on me? Stuff. We'll get that done, and then I think I'll come back to wrap up. So I'll see you in a mo. Alright, but it's about time we wrapped up. We're well over half an hour, and we have completed upgrading the graves as far as we can. That one with 3 skulls degraded. No, that one degraded to a 4 after basically. So I've just kept it. But you know, again, once we've finished this, we can start being picky. We can start exhuming the 3-star corpses, for example, and they can go, and then the 4 stars can go, and so on and so forth. We have got 4 more burial certificates. We've got a package of meat. I brought some stone over. I just wanted to see. You got a wooden prayer station. Can't make that. That needs 12 ceramic funeral urns. We can't make a flower bed, but we can make a lawn. I wanted to see. That is a big lawn. Okay. So we got that lawn. We got stone. Oh, hello. That's going to take a fair bit, but again, that's something we can do. We've got the technology to do it, I believe. Yep, we have. That is a different size bit. Where would you go though? Because I don't see anywhere. Oh, you can do that. Okay. Yeah. So, and then we've got this lawn here, which we could, for example, say put there, maybe there. That gives us 2 for those 2. And obviously takes us church quality to 93. We are aiming for 100, I think. Where's Bish? 200. So we're nearly halfway there, but we're going to have to start getting more corpses. That's the next thing on the list. Yeah. Not bad though. I'm happy with that progress. So we're starting to get to grips with some of the questline stuff, and also the improvement of the church. Now, as I say, we can take out quite a lot of the crap corpses later and just exhume them, but for now that will do us. And until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon, and bye for now.